Prologue. The Shadows of Adrestia. Upon his return to Garreg Mach, the humble Tomas shapeshifts and flees, and not even the Knights of Ceros's most concerted efforts can track down the erstwhile librarian. Meanwhile, Edelgard seizes upon Monica's rescue as a chance to start down a radically different path than she had originally planned.
Things went like clockwork with Monica.
Thanks to Professor Yuritsa playing his part so ably. And equally to those arrogant fools for letting their guards down.
I doubt we will see such fortune next time.
Next time? Don't tell me.
The moment has come to take matters into our own hands at the Imperial capital. This is our chance to finally be rid of them.
But, Lady Edelgard, we aren't ready. We'll need an entire host to keep them in check.
And we have one. The Church.
Forgive my impertinence, but that is not the plan.
You are the man who once told me to leave no sword in its scabbard.
Yes, but one must also take care not to wound themselves when unsheathing it. I am sorry, milady, but this plan is ill-advised. I cannot support it. And even if I were to ignore common sense and go along, it still throws our future plans into disarray.
I thought you devised countermeasures to deal with the Church. Use them.
But those were meant for... Very well. Are you absolutely certain this is the path?
I am anything but certain. Yet the bandit attack in the mountains created an opportunity we cannot ignore. And I doubt the appearance of this new mercenary is simple coincidence. Plans can be rewritten, Hubert. Either we're doing this, or we're not. Will you sit around and wait for a miracle? Or will you help me seize control of my fate?
I am with you, Lady Edelgard. As ever. Then let us walk forward on this path, and see where it takes us.
I apologize for bringing this to you on such short notice, Archbishop.
Not at all, Edelgard. But might I ask, what prompted this sudden desire to return to Enbar?
We believe one of Tomas's collaborators may have infiltrated the capital.
My word!
My God!
Tomas tended the library at Garreg Mach for decades, with nary a blemish on his record. And then, without warning, he drops his disguise and reveals himself to be a vile sorcerer of terrible ability. Someone at the capital also fits that pattern. A man we know all too well.
And who might that be?
My uncle, and regent of the Empire, Lord von Arundel.
His lordship briefly defected from the Empire before reappearing several years later. But he returned a changed man, and began seizing power almost immediately. Witnesses claim he wields dark magic in secret, and is able to change his appearance at will.
That does sound suspicious, if these witnesses can be believed.
I would ask that you do believe them, as the information comes from my own House Vestra.
I see. And when you return to the capital, how do you propose to deal with this uncle of yours?
Lord Arundel has the support of a number of influential nobles, including the Prime Minister, Duke Eyre. And while we have allies of our own, it's likely they'll require some convincing. To that end, we wish to bring our friends here at the Academy, their daughters and sons, with us under the supervision of Professor Yuritsa.
We hoped you would consider deploying the Knights of Ceros, so the Imperial Army doesn't get any strange ideas.
You wish to march on the Empire, with the Church's knights at your back?
Your support would give credence to our claims.
Additionally, the Knights would keep the populace in check upon our arrival, thereby preventing the city from descending into utter chaos.
The more I hear of this, the more credible the threat sounds.
It's clear you have thought carefully and planned well.
We intend to seize the palace with our own forces, and will do our utmost to contain the conflict there. But we still need your help. Please.
I have two conditions. The first, when you capture Lord Arundel, he is to be turned over to the Knights at once. The second, our Knights are not to engage in battle directly.
I would have it no other way.
Step lightly, Edelgard. Should these claims about Lord Arundel prove false, we will take action accordingly. Make no mistake as to who will be held accountable.
Understood. But please know we have nothing to gain from deceiving the church.
He said like a lion.
Very well. I will summon the knights and let you instruct them as to your plan. May the goddess watch over you all.
Well, that was certainly an unexpected conclusion to the whole Tomas saga.
I mean, we skipped like, what, like maybe some quite number of chapters in like the original. I don't even know what the original game was.
Thanks to his shapeshifting ability, he slipped free of the knights and escaped.
Shape-shifting.
Yes, that's what I said. Also, I know what you want to say next. His powers are just like the ones you gave me.
His powers are just like the ones you gave me. Are you in league with him, Arval? Where did these powers come from?
If I am in league with him, no one has informed me. All I have is you, my dear partner in destiny. Still, I saw what you saw. Clearly, we don't have a monopoly on shapeshifting.
Something like that necessary.
And now that everyone knows about Tomas, some of them must have connected the dots back to me. At least they've had the grace to keep it to themselves.
It's because they trust you. Hold on, someone's coming.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, hi.
Something wrong?
I must return to the Imperial capital soon for an important matter. Will you join me? Most of the other Black Eagles are coming.
What's this about?
I fear I must keep that to myself until we're closer to the capital. But I promise you this. There will be battle, and you will have a chance to shine.
Are you sure? I mean, these powers I have...
Are like the ones Tomas used? Yes, that is a bit disquieting. Still, you've given me no reason to mistrust you. You could have wrested yourself free of us from the start, but instead you chose to stay here at the monastery. You fought by our side and helped us save Monica. I think I can give you the benefit of the doubt. But here's my true proposal. If you accompany us, there's a good chance you'll learn where your powers come from.
Ooh, now that is intriguing.
In that case, I accept. Thanks.
Monica is now playable. See, we have the quest of Makui. Makui? Mastery? I don't know. The Sage Saint Makui bore this minor quest, a symbol of magic and mastery of the wind. Temporarily parted ways is Ferdinand. Temporarily parted ways is Bundender. Temporarily parted ways is Catspawn. Temporarily parted ways is Lindard. I wonder what sort of battle we're in for here. Let's ask around and find out. Hi.
If you please.
I believe this is the time we've met. My name is Vladislava. I serve as one of Lady Edelgard's personal guards who will be assisting with the entry into the capital. I believe we'll be working separately tomorrow, so I trust you will take excellent care of it. Oh man, this is literally just a base camp for like the prologue. It's just I mean, technically we are doing the prologue, but still.
It's you.
I never thought a chance to fight for Lady Edelgard would fall into my lap so quickly, but here it is! I won't tolerate those curses to the Imperial Palace after the order they place. No, sir! Sorry about that. You probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Well, Lady Edelgard is going to clean everything tomorrow, so let's just plan to win a glorious victory in her name, yes? The real power in the Empire is held by the 6 great noble families, with Prime Minister Iger at the center and Lord Arundel as regent. You're all familiar with Noble 6, yes?
In essence.
They are the apex aristocrats and exclusive inheritors of important positions such as the Ministers of Military Affairs and Domestic Affairs. Could really just put the two words together one now, say it loud.
Let me down. If I may.
Given your past, I hardly think it necessary for me to ask you after your readiness for battle. We will be counting on you in Enbard. Be the sword in Lady Edelgard's hands and smite her foes. Also, you should know that victory in tomorrow's battle will hold great significance for yourself as well. I'm gonna not having no idea what he means.
Let's see.
Oh, and absolutely.
How may I help you?
Hello there. I'm Elias from the Knights of Sailors, sent to assist in the assault on the capital. I came here to attend the final planning meeting, and I must say, we knights have a good deal to learn from the sole way Hubert demands intelligence. Given what only information is necessary at any time sounds simple enough, but often proves quite difficult in practice. And though few of us understand the full situation, there has still been no major confusion. Regardless, we intend to cooperate fully with both Lady Edelgard and the Imperial Army. Well, good to know, at least. Hello, generic NPC! Do you think it's a good thing that I came along? I mean, it's true that we want as many good fighters as we can get, but when it comes to the actual plans, I'm completely in the dark.
Hey!
Well, not much to do about it now. We'll definitely be counting on you if it comes to a fight.
What are your thoughts?
Did you know there's a whole town on the Garrick Mark? A bunch of suspicious characters live there. They call it the Abyss. I wonder what those folks are really like. The church leave on their own though, so they must have not been involved in what in that business with Tomas. No, I didn't think they had actually covered that, but considering they're all actually playable characters, it would make sense they actually want to touch upon that. I do not wish to be speaking out of turn, but Lady Edelgard is surely having many enemies.
My word is a bond.
When we arrive in Emblem, I'll be fighting to my utmost. I fight not just for the Empire, but for Bridget as well. They have fates that are intertwining. I don't know exactly what's going on here, but they hired me to do a job, and that's what I'm gonna do. Especially if everyone's relying on me. Your being here is reassuring. Now, let us be fighting together and bringing about victory.
Well...
I can't put my finger on why, but I have a very strange feeling about all this. Maybe it's because I wasn't expecting to return to the capital this year. Isn't the group we were going with a little unusual too? Freddy, Caspar, Lynn, Byrne won't be joining us. I suppose most of the children of the 6 noble families stay back at Garrick Mark. Oh, but of course Hubert had to tag along. Anyway, it really makes you wonder who exactly we'll be fighting. Hard tell. Especially now why we've been told explicitly that.
What's going on?
Tread lightly, friend. The words around here are the hunting grounds of House Westfelg. And to enter ecstasy is to forfeit your life. Hi. I have a contract. That's the only reason I'm here.
So basically...
So is this contract separate from your work at the academy? Yes. I think this is actually seeing a smile. You know, apart from the Free Houses DLC that technically has him as a playable character, but I couldn't be able to do because I've already was kind of extremely tired from doing all the Free Houses recordings and just basically was tired to the point and didn't want to play the game again just to see like literally 5 more dialogue trees regarding 5 characters, seeing if it story changes all the Ash and Wolves characters, which they pretty much do, and just I'm gonna stop.
You should hear this.
She isn't calling Ferdinand or Lindhard, yet she's someone of fringe nobles such as myself. Could they need to be thinking? Still, it's a great honor, and it should make for a fine opportunity to increase my family standing in this Lady Edelgard.
Hey!
So I heard you winning your way on a fight, but come on, that can't be true. I mean, you got those two squally little stick cars. You bet it's all done a kid, and you've got a baby face without a single scar.
Let's see.
Yep, you got me. I'll probably trip and stab myself into something before the fight even starts.
Handle it, will ya?
Shut up, not. Listen, maybe you should just stand behind me, alright? I'll keep you safe. You.
Over here.
Ah, perfect timing. I wanted to thank you again. I meant to earlier, of course, but things have been quite hectic recently. About Lady Edelgard, unfortunately, did not tell me every single detail. It sounds like you played a big part in my rescue. So, thank you for that. I mean it.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, I didn't do that much. Edelgard was the one who really saved you. Still, I'm glad to say, so if I played some small part in that, then all the better.
I agree.
Well then, I'm expecting even greater things from you once we reach Endbar.
Do you have a moment?
We'll be entering Endbar tomorrow, so rest up and restore your strength.
Huh?
That bad, huh? Yes, we're expecting it to be quite the battle, but I look forward to seeing what you can do. Sounds rough. Who are we fighting? Oh, no one of particular importance or concern. Still, I'd prefer to wait a little before disclosing that information. In that case, I'll make sure my gear's ready. Thank you. Oh, and perhaps now might be a good time to speak with the others. Seeing you conflicted should help soothe the nerves of any anxious in the style of battle. I mean, I already did, so alright, I better get some rest before the fighting kicks off. And thank you for speaking with us, everyone.
What do you think?
It's going quite late. You should rest up for tomorrow. I mean, again, I already did, so oops, save the ejector for last.
What? Solon's been unmasked?
Yes, my lord.
Rooted right out of the monastery.
First Kranya's debacle, and now this. What in the world is going on?
I know not, my lord. What are we to do?
Keep our composure for a start. Send word to the kingdom and see that Cleobulus is informed. Tell him to remain prudent. If he must go into hiding, so be it.
At once, my lord.
Yes?
Lord Regent, I have urgent tidings to report.
You may enter.
Forgive the intrusion, my lord, but we just learned the Knights of Seros march on Enbar. Their purpose is unclear, but they will arrive by morning. We've been turning ourselves upside down to make ready.
The Knights of Seros? Oh. Do you think?
There's only one person who could be behind it. How dare she bare her fangs at us? They may already be within the palace walls.
They're in the walls! They're in the goddamn walls!
Mobilize the guards and search. If anyone so much as looks at you askance, kill them on the spot.
Yes, my lord.
Her Highness has given the signal, Valdemar.
Already? I had thought they were still negotiating. Things are moving rather quickly.
The situation must have changed. Our children are still at Garreg Mach, after all.
I admire how strong she's become. I just wish we'd had more time to appraise her competence.
Well, if she's caught us with our breeches down, imagine how they feel. I can't wait to see the confused look on those dastards' faces. Oh, I'm going to enjoy every second of this.
As if you'd be content to watch. Once the battle starts, you'll be knee-deep in gore with all the rest, which means I'll have to make it clear where I stand. We can't afford to tear the Ministry apart by having the pen and sword at odds.
These are your instructions. I imagine they may not come as a surprise to many of you. For some time now, Enbar Palace has been infested with the same darkness you saw in Tomas. They have made a puppet of the Emperor and plot with disloyal subjects to seize control of the Empire. Our objective is to stamp these traitors out, seize the palace, and reclaim the Empire for our own.
You realize it's just us, right, Edie? That sounds kind of impossible.
Still, the Empire is having many soldiers. Perhaps you could be changing their minds?
Those who can be won over will be. And the realization they are fighting the Imperial Princess ought to dull the others' blades. We have also secured the cooperation of several nobles inside the palace.
Very impressive, Your Highness. And very you. I suppose all that remains is to head inside and take care of business.
Just you watch. We'll take them all down and have the bards singing our names by nightfall.
So here we are, ready to deal a masterstroke to the heart of the mighty Empire. Life with you certainly isn't boring.
We'll infiltrate the palace through the rear gate, then apprehend Lord Arundel and Duke Ire. From there, we'll secure the palace's strategic positions, eliminating all resistance we encounter along the way.
If that is our plan, then time cannot be wasted.
You can hear them scrambling in the palace from here. Let's not wait for them to find their bearings.
Lead the way, Your Highness. Oh, and make sure to keep her safe, Hubert. You know every square inch of that place, after all.
Just mind you don't fall prey to your own distractions.
These villains have had free run of my house for too long. Today, I take it all back.
Defeat Duke Ire and Lord Arundel. Before something bad, you can adjust switch units to deployed. God, it took like this mission to do so. Yeah, so we can finally change our units and, well, of course, stuff. Seeing as we technically you have like 2 magic users here. It would be nice to at least have like some variety.
I fight for my land of home.
To equip a weapon, a unit's weapon level must be equal to or greater than the weapon's current weapons level. Increase unit's weapon level by raising class level, probably to a more advanced class. Unit weapons level increases, they will be able to attack more times consecutively with that type of weapon. Since I'm currently... should be able to roll this, it's fine. I don't even have one in the tome department, it's kind of sad. The only new change is actually to my sword in particular. Yeah, there's all the things we could do. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, game. Kind of well. I already went encrypted, so... Under 13 minutes, the 1,000 names defeated, and damage taken on to 40%. Nice, let's do it.
It was easy enough.
Here I go. No mistakes. It seems you could use some help.
Flipping in the back. The knight's unexpected visit must have thrown the court into disarray.
In that case, we'd best find and apprehend Duke Ire and Lord Arundel before they grow wise to our scheme.
Duke Ire should be in the throne room. I'll enter them.
Up. Thank you for making me run down poison. Phantom Storm.
That way he will never see our coming. But we must hurry.
The guards along the way are in Duke Ire's employ, so deal with them as you must. Oh, I was about to say, I'm thinking it's me being poisoned, it's them I'm poisoning. I honestly forgot it doesn't put the weapons. Thank you, Edelgard. Hello, friends. Come on, me hacking slice on my way here. Well, thank you for doing that in the middle of the cutscene.
Surrender, Duke Ire.
What in the... No! Seal the gate now!
Ah! See, the main gate is escaping.
Well, this complicates things. We'll have to cut around through the gardens.
Jeebus. So gonna bow the gardens in pursuit of the Geiger.
Send soldiers to the gardens! I want a sword on every path between myself and those rats.
Of a night appearing in the garden.
The man is so desperate he doesn't realize he's already lost. So let us break through and prove it to him.
Got him. 2 times basic attacks, physical attacks, yada yada. Strength calculated based on the strength of the enemy's defense. And damage is calculated based on the matching and the enemy's resistance. Or not, knights of low defense but low resistance, so total high defense, low resistance. Don't know why it's a low defense.
I will gladly handle this. Orders received. Leave this one to me.
Just gonna make it a little easier for it was just not. I was kind of need to kill enemies anyway, so.
Aiding? No offense, but what's to stop him from running away?
Oh, I already solved that particular problem.
Why are you guys back there? I guess technically, okay.
I will gladly handle
It'd be nice if you guys would help.
Orders received.
Right then, let us go to work.
The time has come, ministers. Show the Duke your true allegiance lies with the Empire.
Apologies, Ludwig, but if you want to leave, it'll have to be through me.
And if you want back in, you must go through me. Although I must seem like nothing in comparison to that bear at the front gates.
Helping Edelgard.
You would turn on me now. Preposterous.
Wait, so those are the nobles you won over? Where'd you find the time to orchestrate that?
Yes.
Now that we have Duke Ire pinned down, let us clip his wings for good.
On it. Det som är vi hackar snart och det är mitt test. Level up.
I must get stronger. Now.
Whoop. Good. Yeah, I want to give it to this guy. Get back here. Weep.
Very well.
Hey, never get any worse. Ludwig von Ire.
No, you're still outnumbered, and this isn't done until I say it is.
It's finished, Prime Minister. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. Watch this.
Being captured Duke Ire.
Use the fire orbs! I don't care if you bring the palace down around us. Just do it!
They're shooting at us? We should probably do something about that.
Take a breather.
And stop the fireworks.
Leave this one to me. That's
You
my
help
cue.
you help him
I
out.
will gladly handle this. Orders received.
Begin. The Sky Spirit want.
Leave this one to me. That's
That's
The ambitions of Ludwig von Ire won't be broken by the likes of you.
or not, I can't hear over the sound of me kicking your ass.
I've got you now.
Level up.
Gotta keep aiming higher.
Look at that, we already defeated them.
How can this be? I have riches, power. I am as great as a man can be.
Well done, everyone. That just leaves Lord Arundel.
Yes, he is the one we need to worry about. Keep moving and remain alert.
Duke Iron been captured already? The wretch didn't even have the grace to buy me some time.
Hold on, LP.
Well, I've little interest in facing burglars, so it's time for me to deploy my wild card.
Oh boy. Defeat the mysterious mages to bring down the wall of darkness.
Dark magic. Find the casters and strike them down so we might dispel this sorcery.
Come, Voldemort. You and I can split up and sweep the palace.
A fine idea, Leopold. Let us make clear to these fell warlords that they are most unwelcome in this place.
I didn't even activate automatic. I didn't press them anyway. I activated all by itself.
I've got you now.
You got me up closer to the thief, I guess.
I'm afraid to consider
Or
how
the
we
fire, I guess.
stand without those two on our side.
There. That should stop those fire orbs from, well, firing.
Open that. Exam seal. Okay. Plan.
Leave this one to me. That's my
Who
cue.
handed out one?
I will gladly handle this.
You can
Orders
do
received.
that. Wonder what is Hubert? No, there he is.
Right then.
Just hanging out over here.
Let's go to work. I will see my...
Begin. The Sky Spirit, watch it.
Over to you. Yep. Whee! Hope you don't mind me interrupting.
Now, attack!
Whee!
We'll do it together. I've got you now.
Level up.
I must get strong. Keep it up. We must eliminate the mages.
These are definitely the same people who kidnapped me.
Here to help. Yep. Here's the kill steal.
You're all magic and no muscle. I'll snap you like twigs.
You know, it may benefit us to learn more about this dark magic.
What it do? I don't know. Do you like this?
Not yet!
Whee! Whee! Whoosh. Nope. Excuse me. Gotta heal. Gotta help. Hey, what's up? Smack.
The barrier should dissipate now.
That still didn't stop them. It seems they came prepared for any eventuality.
Quickly now! We need to reach Lord Arundel before he slips through our fingers.
I'll take over.
I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
Right then, let us go to work.
Yep.
I was...
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
I will gladly handle this. Orders received. Leave this one to me. That's my...
Any who sided with Duke Ire or Lord Arundel and oppressed Her Highness will receive no quarter.
My turn.
Hubert, you finally said something I like. Now let's go stamp them out.
Seize all the longbows. My race is one I missed. Okay.
It's not over.
Wretched vermin. I admire your tenacity. However, you clearly have no concept of how terrifying I can be.
Oh, you're absolutely sure about that. Because I just got another level up, my man.
Gotta keep aiming high.
Which is why you must die. Lady Edelgard chooses to abide your existence no longer.
Side race is successful, and we'll heal.
That takes care of the cleanup. I think Her Highness should be very pleased with me indeed.
Whether or not she is pleased with you should be of secondary concern. The most important matter is what benefits Lady Edelgard.
Yep.
Now,
Yep.
we'll do it together. I've got you now.
Oh, it does it somewhere. Because he's dead.
I know when I am bested.
Not happening.
Ow.
We are the darkness itself, and the darkness cannot be slain.
He escaped.
Cowardly of him. But we can take comfort in our victory either way.
I guess.
Now what?
Huh? Are you kidding me? When mercs want to celebrate a win, we slap our open palms together, like that.
She doesn't get it.
A commendable victory, Lady Edelgard.
Thank you, Hubert. Still, I don't much like how those rats manage to keep skittering away.
I imagine that guy's pretty close with Kranya and Tomas, since he shapeshifted and all.
Yes. They are all part of a clandestine organization attempting to conquer Fodlan from the shadows. Those who slither in the dark.
Wow, that's kind of a dumb name. I know. It really is dumb. Like, who the hell came up with that? I mean, knowing them, it's probably the leader, but it's still a very dumb name. It really is dumb.
Huh. Never heard of him.
Very is still a dumb name, though.
So, what is the plan now, Your Highness?
We make ready for my coronation. Hubert, gather everyone in the throne room.
At once, Your Highness.
Oh, this is wonderful! Your Highness is going to become Your Majesty!
Yes, but first I must speak with the Minister of Domestic Affairs, as well as the other counts. Also, I need you to go to the Knights of Seros. I wasn't expecting all of you this soon. What are you doing here?
We demand an explanation. You arrested my father, Edelgard. How could you do such a thing without discussing it with me first?
I'm probably not getting the finer points here, but you basically defeated both my father and Ferdinand's. Is that right?
I wasn't fighting your father, Caspar. He was aiding me, as was Count Hevering.
So, what about my father? Did you arrest him?
Unfortunately not.
Dang.
Oh, okay.
Poor Bernadetta.
Look, I'm sure you have your reasons for all of this, but maybe you should sit down and talk us through it.
And I intend to. We'll reconvene later and clear everything up then. Monica, join me. We'll talk as we go.
I didn't even get a chance for dialogue. What the fuck? I only got like 1% of damage taken. Just go. Level up.
I must get stronger.
I must regain what I've lost. Growth is a part of life.
Any experience is worth having.
Hard work created this.
I won't let myself stop here.
More experience.
Gotta keep aiming higher.
One step at a time.
I must make the most of this ability.
Money.
And you say I have 2 years to complete these preparations.
In cooperation with Count Hevering, of course. You and Hubert can finalize the details later. As I won't be choosing a prime minister for some time, I realize this may result in extra work for you. However, that also means more latitude to do things as you see fit, so long as you ensure we're prepared for a 5-year war.
I will not rest until I discover a solution, Your Highness. So long as our military leaders don't tread on my toes, I shouldn't have too much difficulty.
For something this big, you better believe we'll have plenty of need for resources. Leave it to a narrow-minded quill carrier like you to call that treading on your toes.
In Her Majesty's name, I will decide what is and isn't appropriate regarding your needs. Also, anyone would seem narrow-minded when compared to a swollen-headed juggernaut such as yourself.
A juggernaut, huh? Yeah, I like the sound of that.
I see someone allowed his sarcasm lessons to lapse.
Moving on. Lord Arundel's followers will doubtless attempt to interfere, so we'll need to keep a close eye on them. Once Count Varley joins us, we can discuss the matter I mentioned further.
It seems he's just arrived, Your Majesty.
Apologies for my tardiness. Gregoire von Varley at the court service. My, but attendance seems light. Where is the Lord Regent and the rest of our noble six?
Duke Ayer stands accused of treason and has been dismissed as Prime Minister. He currently awaits judgment in one of our finer dungeons.
I'm amazed we even have a finer dungeon, considering how terrible they are from the other countries I've seen. Don't even ask me why I've talked to the other countries.
Lord Arundel is a fugitive from the same crime, and will be taken in soon. Dead or alive, it makes no difference.
Well, this is a rather shocking turn of events. I had no idea Ludwig was capable of such things. Still, rest assured that I am nothing like him.
Indeed. And as for the others, Duke Gert was dispatched to Western Frodland to conduct negotiations. And my father, the late Marquis Vestra, perished in the struggle to capture Duke Aya, which makes me the new Marquis Vestra, and Minister of the Imperial Household.
Ah.
How convenient! I'm sure he definitely didn't die by some other means. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut now.
You've nothing to fear, Count Varley. Her Majesty intends to bestow a great honor upon you.
Majesty? Wait, you mean...
The title hasn't been formalized just yet, but as it stands, you should view it as a foregone conclusion. More importantly, Count Varley, there is a very important position I wish for you to fill. I intend to rebuild the Southern Church, and who better to be the bishop than you, our Minister of Religious Affairs? I will make my case to the Archbishop personally.
Thankfully, Lord Arundel and his men are no longer around to obstruct such a move.
You would bestow such a position on me? Make no mistake, it is a great honor, but are you certain?
Very. Now then, your first duty in the role will be to oversee my coronation. Do not fail me, Bishop.
I guess I have no
I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Are you enjoying your stay at the palace?
It's been mostly pleasant.
More than I expected. Though I do feel a bit out of place here.
I mean, my hair is purple. I mean, I don't even know why we're still wearing our student outfits.
Understandable. Everyone here either is a noble themselves or serves one. However, that will change. As Emperor, I plan to end discrimination based on social status. Everyone will have a chance to rise to the top, whether they are born into the aristocracy or not.
No more nobles or commoners, huh? That does sound pretty great. I'll be impressed if you can actually pull it off.
Oh, I will. But at the moment, I have a proposition for you.
Go on.
We've successfully expunged the Prime Minister and the rest of that puppet government, but a certain amount of unrest is unavoidable. Which means I must remain here in the capital. In other words, I can't go back to Garreg Mach and continue my studies.
What about the others?
Our noble families will be in disarray as we transition to my system and new heads of household take power. Of course, some, like Dorothea, are not as affected as the other students. But all of them have offered to stay and help rather than return to the monastery without us. If you'd be willing to do the same, I'd like to offer you a top post in my new military.
Now there's a tantalizing offer. It's not like you have any real obligation to the church. Plus, it sounds like quite the thrill.
I'm more of a hired sword than an officer.
Which is why you're perfect. Hubert wants to recruit mercenaries such as yourself and form a new unit. I can't put some noble in command of them. That would be ill-advised. But they would listen to a capable fighter such as you. You're Hubert's first and only choice.
I don't know if I really have the experience for it. But if you have that much faith in me, I won't let you down.
Having deposed Lord Arundel and Duke Aya, Edelgard quickly arranges for her coronation, her eyes now fixed firmly on the monumental task laid out before her. All the while, the kingdom of Fargus is thrown into unrest over the right of succession, while the Leicester Alliance finds themselves pitted against an invading Almiran horde. Realizing the troubles of Fodlan will fall squarely on her young students' shoulders, Archbishop Rhea closes the Officers' Academy and permits her charges to return home.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why there's a famous period there. You could literally just say famous. Is that a typo?